All right, hi group number one, welcome to your reading. So if you pick this group, we have the Talesmen, and I really like this energy. So the first download I was getting for you for your healing path is that you're in this stage right now in your journey where you're really learning, or you're being taught by your guides and your higher self how to connect with your inner intelligence, how to talk to your body, how to trust your intuition, and you're maybe not getting a lot of information outside of you because you're being, I don't want to say you're being forced, but you're being kind of pushed to look more within because you have the information that you need, and you're learning right now how to really trust it, how to go. See, she's going down this path and she's holding this, like, I don't know what this is. There's a dragon wrapped around her. And there's like this glowing, almost like a compass, right? And she's trusting in her own path, and she's going in the way that she feels guided to intuitively. Maybe in the past you have looked towards what others are doing and they're healing with your symptoms or whatever you're struggling with. You're like, well, this person's doing this and it's working for them, or this person's doing that, and you've always just kind of, followed the herd, followed the crowd, and that was okay. That you learned a lot and you tried a lot of different things, and that was all part of the beautiful process. And we have the vulture spirit, which it says nothing is wasted. So your spirit guides want you to know nothing that you have done, even if you felt like you were going in the wrong direction, or, oh, I shouldn't have done that, nothing you've done has been wasted. You really wanted to come to this earth to experience these issues that you have so that you can learn and grow from them. So don't feel like you've ever held yourself back or that you've gone in the wrong direction, because it was all part of the journey. And I love this protection card as well. So your spirit guides could be showing up through birds, and they're really taking care of you. They're really protecting you. So they want you to know whatever you decide to do next in your healing journey, whether it's through diet or exercise or, new spiritual modalities, that they're going to protect you through it. They're going to protect your body, and they're going to help guide you along in this path. And they want you to know that you're on your way to a lot of pleasure, because we have the pleasure card. So you're releasing a lot. You're going through huge transformation, and you are going in the right direction, and you're stepping into a lot of freedom is what I'm hearing. A lot of freedom and lighter energy. And then we have the card which says nourishment. And when I think of nourishing foods now, I'm not trying to push my dietary beliefs on you guys, but meat for me has been so nourishing. So find foods, and maybe it's not meat for you, but find foods that are going to be more nourishing. Vegetables and plants are more cleansing, they're more detoxing. Or maybe it's not through foods, maybe it's through, different ways of taking care of yourself. You can nurture yourself and give yourself a lot of nourishment. But that's really going to help you. And then we have the Hermit and the High Priestess in reverse. So whenever I see these two cards in reverse, this is about becoming your own teacher, relying more on your own inner wisdom. That's what you're really learning how to do right now, to tune into what your body needs. And then when I see the High Priestess in reverse, it usually means that we're doubting our intuition. You're not used to trusting in yourself. You're not used to trusting in your power. So you're like, maybe I should just follow somebody else, or maybe I should do this. And your guides are like, no, you have the wisdom within you, and your body needs something different than what other people need. And you're stepping into this Queen of Swords. You're stepping into this intelligence of no, I got this, I'm powerful. And you're changing your mindset a lot, I feel like, when it comes to different ways of healing, different natural remedies, foods, things like that. You're changing your mind, you're opening your mind more, and you're using your own discernment. And that's really powerful, and your guides want you to keep doing that. Keep opening your mind, but also do what feels right. Do what feels right. Pay attention to the energy and the emotions you feel surrounding certain topics, surrounding certain healing modalities. right? Trust yourself, sit with information. Yeah, and then we have inner wisdom, which ties in with everything, and we have another bird here. We have the owl spirit coming through. Yeah, and then you had the vulture. So all these, there's a lot of birds here. Okay, it says you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, take appropriate action without delay. So you know what to do. There might be something you've been wanting to try, a new healing modality, or maybe you've been wanting to go get tests done or work with a therapist or new exercise regimen. If there's something new, then Spirit's saying like, yes, go for it. This could really help you. And if you're not sure what that is, I really feel as though the information is going to be coming through strongly. I feel as though it's going to be in a dream or early in the morning when you wake up. You're kind of going to have this sense like, oh, I think this is what I should do. It's kind of just going to click. And it's going to be a step in the right direction to really help you along in your healing journey. And then we have great big love and beautiful uncaging. So there's a lot going on in the heart chakra, I feel, for this group. So our heart is so connected to our intuition, right? Because when we are trying to unlock our third eye and our intuition, we have to trust ourselves. We have to really trust ourselves, and we have to be open to that, and we have to be open in the heart space, because that's how we receive a lot of information, is through our heart, not just our third eye. They're very connected. So I feel as though through this, make sure you're nurturing yourself on a really deep emotional level. That's really going to help you on your healing journey. Make sure you're talking to your body with a lot of compassion. It's easy to get frustrated when you're not feeling well. If you're dealing with a physical symptom or an emotional symptom, it's really easy to get frustrated and be like, oh, I just want this to go away. I just want to be better already. This is annoying. But your body, when you respond to it with that type of energy, it's sad. It kind of is like treating your inner child like that, like, go away, I don't want to deal with you, and your inner child gets sad, and it creates a lot of stress within the body. So try to really open your heart to yourself, try to connect in your heart space when you're not feeling well, and try to send yourself a lot of love and compassion. And when you're not feeling well, you know, let yourself not feel well. Sit in that discomfort and just send yourself love. That's really, really going to help you not only feel better, but it's going to help strengthen your intuition. So you'll be more aware of what to do, what your body needs you to do. And it's going to fluctuate, right? It's one day your body's going to want you to just relax and listen to it and just let it feel shitty. And then, you know, another day your body's going to be like, no, I want you to go work out. I want you to go for a walk outside. You know, I want you to get some sunshine. And then another day, your body's going to say, you know, I want this type of food, and I want, you know, these vitamins. It's going to fluctuate, I think, too, which is a beautiful thing, because I think you're starting to learn as well with your intuition how to eat intuitively. So it's not like, oh, okay, every day I need to get this amount of protein and this amount of fruit and this amount of antioxidants. You know, you're going to honor your body, because some days it's not going to want as much food, and some days it's going to want a little bit more. You know, some days it's going to want more protein or more fat or more sugar, and you're going to be able to understand it better and work with it on a intuitively daily basis, you know? So it's just not going to be the same thing all the time. And you're going to be a little more lenient with what you eat because of your intuition. Because I feel like foods are playing a major role for this group, but take it how it resonates. Okay. Okay, we have this card too, Earth Magic. So this is really encouraging you to go outside, spend time in nature, and get your bare feet in the ground. Do some grounding as well, because that's really going to help for this group. Spending time outside. Okay, what else does group number 1 need to know? Okay. I'm also getting the sense that for this group, with whatever you're dealing with, it can feel kind of lonely. It can feel kind of lonely. You feel like people maybe don't understand you completely. And maybe you're dealing with some episodes of depression, and you're just feeling kind of, it's like you're very strong, but you're kind of just getting tired of it. You're just tired of it. And you know what's beautiful with this Two of Cups is I feel like someone's coming in to support you soon during this. So this is either a love connection, this could be a friendship, or a strengthening relationship with a family member, but there is some sort of union coming in that's going to help you on the emotional state of this healing. And then we have the Temperance, and we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So I can tell this has been a long journey for you, group number 1. You've been healing for a very long time, and you're like, okay, you know, I'm trying to be more patient. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to trust, but like you're coming to your wit's end, I feel like. You're like, dude, you know, you just want to do what you have to do. For this Two of Cups, this also could be working with like a new mentor or something to like help you as well. But so, you know what I want to find out for this group, because you've been healing for a long time. Let's just see if we can. I don't know if I can get a time card, but for when you're going to be, you know, feeling better in your life. Let's see if we can get a time card. Okay. We got the Knight of Swords. This is the action card. So, you know what I feel like? I feel like there's a new thing that's going to present itself, or it has recently, for you to embark on. This could be with your diet or your workout routine, or even just like your stress management, but there's going to be something that's either presented itself recently or that's about to, and when you take action on it, that's what's you're gonna see a lot of improvements in that. So it's gonna be different for all of you, but I feel like there's something you're gonna take action in, and it's really gonna depend upon that. All right, I want to pull more oracle messages. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is interesting because I feel like with this, the Sun card came through in reverse. So with all of that you've been through in your life, with all of this darkness that you've gone through, this emotional pain, this physical pain, you are really gonna prosper off of this one day. Like, you're gonna benefit from this because you're gonna be very rewarded from the universe. Because I've never gotten these two cards out together, and it's woman holding a coin and man holding a coin, which basically means people are gonna be giving you money. So Spirit wants you to know that from enduring all of this pain, it's so you could learn all of these things, so you could teach people, so you could help people. And you're going to be helping a lot of people. I feel like you're still in this phase of healing, but I don't feel like it's going to be that much longer. I think there are just a few more things you need to do, and then you're really going to be able to help a ton of people. Yeah, and we have more birds here. Again, with the birds. There's so many birds. And owls. You might be an owl spirit animal. And owls represent a lot of wisdom. So there's just a lot of like intense wisdom coming through for this group. So I love that. I'm really proud of you, group number one. I can tell that you've gone through a lot. I can relate to this group a lot. And I know how hard it gets at times. And I understand the pain of just wanting it to be over and wanting to just feel like a, you know, energetic, happy person. And you know, I want you to know, like, you are getting there. You are getting there. Like, more and more every day. You're on the right path. There are going to be new paths for you to take that are going to help, and your intuition is guiding you, and you're being very protected. So I feel like it's kind of impossible for you at this point to take, like, a detour. Like, sometimes we're on this, you know, path, and sometimes we take detours that are kind of in the wrong direction. But we're always going in the same direction. But I feel like the detours are over for you. I feel like now the next steps that you take are going to put you on the path to success for your health, not just for your health, but like all areas of your life. And support is going to come in soon. So there's some type of support. So if you are seeking that, make sure you continue to let the universe know that you would like more emotional support. You would like more connections that can help you and uplift you, and they'll come through with that. Okay, I love you so much. I'm sending you lots of healing light, and I'll see you next time. right, group number 2. So if you pick this card, we have One Ring Circus. So I really feel like for this group, you are maybe some type of performer, or maybe you have a YouTube channel, or maybe you aspire to, but I feel like you're a performer and you really see the world in such a different light than other people. You have a very, very unique perspective, and it's really taken you on different paths in your healing journey. And you're really starting to look at your symptoms in a different light over time. You're looking at them with more compassion now than you used to. Maybe with whatever's bothering you, you used to get really frustrated with it. I don't feel like you do. I mean, I feel like you do at times, but you're starting to, I don't know, you're just not getting as frustrated, I feel like. And you're learning to have more fun, and you're learning the importance of having fun. I know how hard it can be if you're not feeling well to have a good time, but you're learning how to prioritize that. And I don't want to say push yourself, because it's not a bad thing, but you're just learning how to, kind of push yourself, kind of just be like, okay, shake yourself out of it, out of the old mindsets that you used to have. And I feel like you're in that process right now. And we got the Universe card, and it really looks like she's walking up these steps and she's seeing the universe in a whole different light. She's seeing more of the magic and the creativity and the excitement. And I feel that for you, and I feel like this has really helped you with your healing. This has really helped you. And then we have the Painter, which is the Queen of Swords right next to it. So I'm also getting the sense that for your healing, what's going to help you is getting in your creative expression. So if you do have a YouTube channel making videos, or, the Painter, painting. I just started painting today, which has been, it's so healing. It's so healing. It can be really hard to get into our creative expression when we don't feel good. I know, it's hard for me myself. But I feel for you that a lot of what's bothering you, some of you could be struggling with depression or anxiety, but it could be a physical ailment. But whatever it is, a lot of it has to do with like your mindset. Like it's a real symptom, it's really there, but your mind and like the stress and the going back and forth about things and the confusion, I feel like that's really adding onto it. It's creating something that's like really off balance with these cards. There might even be drama and stress in your life. And I feel like getting creative for you is going to be a way for you to meditate that's going to be more helpful than just trying to lay down and meditate. Because I feel like you could be the person that tries to lay down and meditate and just gets more frustrated because you're like, oh, I'm not doing it right, or oh, I don't even like this. I feel like you need a more hands-on approach when it comes to meditating. You need something that you can do with your hands that's going to pull you away from your current energy of not feeling well. It's going to like put you in a different reality, time and space. And we have the Strength card. And I feel like Spirit saying is you have the strength to do this. You have the strength to do this. Maybe there's something recently you've been wanting to do that's creative. If you don't have an idea of what it is, then I feel like something's going to inspire you soon. So be open to that and tell the universe, say, okay, if this is going to help my healing, if this is going to help me feel better, then please present a creative opportunity that I can partake in, that I can feel confident in, and that will strengthen me and help in my healing process. Because we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is exciting. So the Wheel of Fortune is about good luck, right? Good luck turning in your favor. And I mean, these are really powerful cards for the top row. So I feel like this new endeavor is really going to change the game for you. This new creative hobby, or it could even be a business for some of you. But then we have creation. Again, we have creation here. So you're really going to be tuned in to the universe and your higher self. And maybe some of you are into astrology as well, like the star system, because there's a lot of stars coming through. But I see you coming up with like a new creative plan, or maybe you're starting a business or a YouTube channel, but there's something that you're really excited about and you're like, okay, I'm ready for it. And you're gonna have the motivation and you're gonna realize like, okay, even if I don't feel motivated to do this, if I just push myself to do this, I'm gonna feel better. Like I'm going to feel better and I'm going to get in that flow creative state. And we have protection, which I love this card. Group number 1 got this card too. So basically your guides are saying that they're protecting you. They're really close with you. And whatever you decide to do when it comes to creativity, they are going to protect and guide you and help you and be there for you. And they're going to make sure it's a very healing experience. We also have trust. More birds coming through. A lot of birds in the first group too. But yeah, you're about to like hatch something new. Because look at, she's like in this egg under this nest, right? And you're about to like hatch this whole new side of yourself, this whole new reality. You're being born into something new. And then we have focus. So I feel like this new energy coming through is gonna help you focus your energy. I feel like you're kind of all over the place sometimes. Maybe even you're spending a lot of time on social media as like an escape, or there's some sort of like guilty pleasure that you've been overindulging in. I feel like this new creativity is going to help you focus more, get in a meditative state, get in a calm state. It's really going to change the energy around you, within and around you. Yeah, now we have the King of Wands. And Wands energy, this is all about creativity. So this new creative endeavor is going to give you a lot of confidence. And it's also going to give you like even more leadership abilities. And it's just going to make you feel really good about yourself. Yeah, I feel like with whatever you're dealing with, group number 2, whatever kind of symptom or pain you're dealing with, you're very much enveloped in it. You're thinking about it a lot. And it's okay to think about it, and it's okay to, you know, sit with it and try to figure out what's going on, but I feel like you're just doing it too much. I feel like it's just kind of consuming you right now, and spirit and your guides, your higher self want to pull you away from that and say, look, like you're doing the right things, you're on the right track, but you're doing it, you're just thinking about it too much, and it's causing all this extra stress within you. And you know, you're with the 3 of Wands, it's like you're thinking about your symptoms and you're also thinking about the future, and you're like, when's it gonna go away? When's it gonna stop? What can I do to make it stop? What can I do? How can I do this? What can I do? And it's just too much. You need to get pulled more into the present moment. And when you get pulled more into the present moment with this creativity, with this project that you work on, it's gonna propel you forward. And you're gonna gain momentum in your healing by stop thinking about your symptoms. Like, and of course it's not like you have to stop thinking about it all day, because that's impossible, but trying to take time where you have a healthier distraction. And I feel like it's going to be this creative outlet that's just going to bring a lot of healing. And when we get in our creativity, it strengthens our intuition. So it strengthens our ability to know what to do and know how to take care of ourselves. It also increases like sexual pleasure. And what else? So for the sacral chakra, this is where our creativity flows. That's also where we hold a lot of stored emotions and a lot of feelings. So when you get in that creative flow, when you start to create, you start to release some emotions and you start to release some of the pain that can be associated with these symptoms or whatever you're experiencing. Okay. So yeah, a lot of lion energy. Look at, ooh, we got 3 lions. So embracing this, and you know, for a lot of you that are creators, this is perfect because, you know, if you are an influencer or you are trying to help people or you want to help people one day, this is going to be another way for you to show people how to heal, like it's through their creative power. So Spirit wants you to learn how to find your artistic expression through a new way so you can help teach people how to do that to heal as well. So it's going to be something that you implement in your teachings of how to be creative or how to get involved in different creative endeavors and help people find their own expression, which is really powerful. It's really, really important. I love helping people find their creative talents, because some people don't think they're creative at all, and we're all super creative. Like, we all are so creative, and a lot of people just don't think that they are, but you are. We all are. We just have to be open to it and find it. It took me a while. I never thought I was a creative person ever. Okay, yeah, again, we have the Mother of Cups, which is great because this is about helping people. This is a very nurturing, loving energy. This is being really in touch with your emotions and, you know, really in the flow. So I feel like this is you, and I feel like this is also what you're continually stepping into, this type of really nurturing, loving, intuitive energy. So I feel like what Spirit's saying as well is like your intuition's gonna go stronger, you know, with this creative force that you get involved in. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So whenever I see this in reverse, I always think of like you're making your own opportunities. Maybe you've been waiting for a while for like a new opportunity or a new energy, and you're being kind of pushed to step into your strength and create your own opportunity. Spirit's like, no, you have the power. You can do this. So we don't want you just following other people. We want you to create something for yourself and do it on your own. And you're going to feel more in your power, and it's going to be even more healing for you that way. So I love this. I love this. I hope this helped you. Comment down below what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I just started doing pourable paints, which I'm excited about. I watched a YouTube video, and it was actually pretty easy. So if you do want to paint, if you want to, I just started a new TikTok account called Creative Cat 777, and I'm going to like teach people how to do pourable paints, because yeah, it's actually kind of cool. And I've always wanted to paint, but paintbrushes scare the crap out of me. So I was like, why not? Why not do pourables? Because then you're just literally pouring the paint, and then you're like moving the canvas around, or you take a blow dryer and you like ripple it around. It's cool. All right, I'm gonna leave it with that. I'm sending healing light to you. I love you guys. You're doing really, really well. I'm really proud of you, and I will see you next time. Okay. Group number 3. All right. You're going through it, man. Okay. So, this is the card that you picked, which says ride the wave. You're in it, man. Like, you're riding the wave. You're in a really big shift right now. You're experiencing a lot of growth, and you're seeing the world in a whole new light. And when I saw this Empress card, it was like you're going through like a spiritual birth, where you're like birthing something new and you're like having spiritual labor pains. Like, it's intense right now. Things seem a little off balance and a little overwhelming. There's a lot coming through, probably in your dreams too. Or even just experience intense emotions, because we also have self-reflection, and there's a lot of water energy going on. So you're really feeling in your emotions. You've had a lot come forth recently. And look at this card. I feel like with this, you're releasing so much. You're not always realizing that you are, but you are. Like, a lot is coming up. And it's a big part of your healing process. And yeah, we have the vision card. So I feel like you're seeing a lot of things through your dreams, where your clairvoyance is going to get stronger, and you're going to start seeing things, getting downloads of images, and pay attention to that, what you're seeing in your third eye or in your dreams too, because there's a lot of messages coming through from your emotions that are going to help you. But you're on top. You're having a mountain moment. Okay, you have the mountain card. You're climbing up this mountain. You're like, when do I get to the end of this? Like, when do I get to the top? When do I get there? You're coming very close to an ending. There's been a buildup, and you're kind of at this climax right now. But we have the goddess Kali coming through. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so the new can enter. And again, look at that third eye coming through, and an eclipse. And we're in eclipse season right now. So this is really activating like a whole new side of your intuition. Your third eye is really opening up. I feel like it's detoxifying too. Some of you could have problems with migraines, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's the emphasis on your healing right now is focusing on your emotions, your feelings, and feeling through them, you know, really honoring them and listening to them. And it's been a constant thing for you. So I think as you're getting kind of sick of it, or you're like, you know, just take a lot of deep breaths, because it's really good, and it's not going to last forever. It's not going to last forever. You are coming out of this, and literally ride the wave. Spirit wants you to ride the wave. Oh yeah, it shows a person on top of this dolphin. I didn't realize that. Just keep riding it. It says for the benefit of you. And self-reflection. So they really want you to go within and go deep and talk to your body, and, you know, try to get into meditation. Maybe even getting in water would really help, like taking a bath, a salt bath, and putting on intuition hertz frequencies. That always like really opens my third eye and gets me going. And I feel like for you, it would really help. Also, I'm seeing a lot of blues and greens in your aura. So there's a lot of healing in the heart space and in the throat chakra. Like these areas, there's a lot going on. And then we got this come together, which I love this. So for those of you that are maybe feeling kind of lonely, because we have the Hermit here, maybe you're feeling kind of lonely in your energy, I feel like there is a new connection coming in. There is some sort of new beautiful connection. So it could be romantic or friendship, or even maybe someone at the workplace, but there is going to be some new type of friendship or romantic partnership coming through. And not right now, I feel like, but like soon. Like I feel like Spirit doesn't want it to come in while you're doing all this clearing and you're doing all this emotional work, but afterwards there's going to be like some, or even it could be a reunion, somebody from the past, or maybe you've been having a feeling that someone new is coming in. But yeah, this energy is very overwhelming for this group, and I feel like you're this mountain guy. It's like you're like gasping for air sometimes. Like you could feel like you're literally like drowning at times. Make sure you're letting yourself cry extra, and even like talking out loud to yourself. Like you have an ability to really help people and talk to people. Like try to do that with yourself. Try to sit in there and be like, okay, what's going on? What do we need to talk about? What are you upset about? Because I feel like there's a lot of things you're trying to bring in, and you are bringing them in, and you can feel like these new connections and new opportunities and financial blessings are coming in, but you're also having these like mixed feelings of doubt, and you're kind of starting to lose faith because it's been so long. So it's like this overwhelming feeling of, well, I feel like new energies are coming in, but I also doubt it, and maybe I'm just going crazy, maybe I'm just gonna feel like this forever. And you're not. You're just doing a lot of intense healing emotional work. You've gone through another like big transition, big transformation, almost like a dark night of the soul recently. And I feel like you know that, group number 3. I feel like you're like, yeah, I know, but like you still doubt it kind of. We have the Magician in the mirror. So this shows me that you have a tremendous amount of healing power, and you're unlocking even more of that through this process. You're also working on a whole new level of strength, and you're going to be switching up paths on your journey. So you're going to be trying something new. You're going to be going in a new direction. For some of you, it's going to be something really small and little. For some of you, it's going to be a big move or a big new job. But anyways, there's going to be some sort of shift that comes after this emotional healing. And then I think it was group 2 that got both of these cards, which is funny, you got both too. So you're going to be making money too. So some of this emotional cleansing that's happening is to bring in more financial abundance, because we have man holding a coin and woman holding a coin. So there's going to be people giving you money for your gifts and talents. This could be a new job for some of you, but there is going to be some sort of new financial opportunity, some new way to make money. And the sun is coming. This is happiness. Again, look at, we have so many people sitting in water, right? We have this girl. This is kind of like how you feel right now. You're like riding this crazy wave. And then when you sit in meditation, you talk to yourself, you're kind of feeling like this. It's like the water's high, but you can still breathe. You know, you're hanging on to yourself. And like, this is what you're coming to, where you're just kind of like, you have your feet in, but you're mostly in the sun. And you're enjoying yourself, and you're feeling in your emotions, you're in touch with them, but you're feeling positive about it, and you're feeling more relieved. So the water's coming down. Do some breath work, you know? It could really help you to release this energy. It really helps me, even if you only do it for like 5-10 minutes. It can really activate you. I think I need to do some too as I'm saying this. I'm like, this message is for me. But just if you don't know how to do breath work, a really good way, I like to do it through the mouth, and you just kind of go and you get a lot of oxygen in that way, and it really just opens your third eye, because you produce a lot of DMT through that. What else? I also feel like there could be possibly, like, you've been bringing in some like weird people in your life, or there's been weird energy around you that's kind of been adding to the chaos, because I feel like as you've been releasing all these emotions, it's been kind of throwing off your energy and throwing off your vibe. So there have been a lot of weird people coming through, or like weird interactions, or just something's been off about the people around you, even like strangers maybe. And I feel like that's because of all the cleansing you're doing. Like, I feel like right now with this Hermit card that Spirit's saying, keep staying in your Hermit energy for now. We know you don't want to. You're ready to be a social butterfly. You're ready to get out there. But like, just hang on a little bit longer and stay more in your Hermit energy, because you're releasing so much and there's so much going on in your auric field that you're like attracting like crazy people or something like that, like weird energies, or like people are being affected by it. Yeah. And then we have Ace of Wands. So this is cool. So I feel like after this cleansing, and I don't feel like it's going to be that much longer, honestly, like a few days, like maybe a week for some of you, but I don't feel like it's that much longer. I feel like there's gonna be a new like creative spark or like motivational spark or there's just gonna be a new light that comes on within you. Cause see how he's holding this like torch. And I feel like there's just gonna be a brighter sense of you, and all this clearing is gonna really, even though you're clearing these upper chakras, it's gonna strengthen your like sacral and your solar plexus, if that makes sense, because they're all really connected, right? So even though we're doing a lot of clearing here, I feel like it's gonna ignite something within like your sacral or your solar plexus or something, like some creative energy, confident energy. I feel like this is just like a tremendous amount of healing that you're doing. So get in your meditation right now, get in your breath work, even if you just take deep, deep breaths. Hold it in for a few seconds, let it out, and talk to yourself. Really do that. I think that'll help you a lot, and reflect upon not just what's been bothering you recently, but maybe things that have bothered you in the past, or maybe you're looking for a significant other and you're frustrated about that, or you're trying to find the right diet and you're frustrated, or you're trying to find a mentor, someone to work with, and you're frustrated, or you're trying to, you know, bring in more finances and you feel like, oh, I'm just blocking myself. Talk it out. You know, if you don't have someone you can talk to about it, if you do have someone you can talk to about it, then do it. But I feel like you could really benefit just by talking, and talk out loud. Talk out loud. That's going to activate the throat chakra. We release a lot. I've heard recently from a healer, which it really resonated with me when I heard this, that we release a ton through our throat chakra. A lot of energy, and that made so much sense, right? Because when we talk and we vent and we cry or we scream or we sing or whatever. So I feel like you opening up your throat and talking a lot about what you're going through, even if it's just to yourself or to your dog or your cat, it would really help you release some of this energy that's all building up within you, okay? But you're doing really good. This isn't easy work, and you're doing really, really well. And I feel like you know that deep down. You're like, oh, I know, I'm just ready for it to be over. Like, I'm doing it. But it is gonna be over. I don't think it's gonna last so much longer. You're going through a phase, a really emotional, watery phase. But you are gonna come out of this really strong and feeling a lot better. And you're gonna feel a lot more grounded after this, okay? So hang in there. I love you. I'm sending you so much healing light. Thank you so much for supporting me in everything, and I will see you next time.